Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, anybody coming in, anyone lurking, watching in the future, etc., etc. Unlucky Hawkman, Buttercrab, and me, very confused. Hello! So it seems that whatever issue I was having yesterday, was just yesterday. Because OBS is all green right now, everything seems fine. Maybe it was just World of Horror that was doing it, maybe it was messing with my GPU, I don't know. Maybe it was connection, maybe too many people were streaming Netflix on Halloween. I don't know. We'll try it again at some point. We still got a lot done, it wasn't until like late in the stream that it started messing up. But today, we're going to be doing something very different and playing a different game that is just point and click. We're finally getting back to The Longest Journey. I think it's been a couple weeks, because the past couple of weeks when I've wanted to play it, I either had tech issues or I was dying or something. So, oh hey, I need to change that Nightbot message, because we have emotes now. I forgot all about that. I need to change those. Anyway, how you all doing, chat? How you doing? It's November now, which means Mariah Carey is being defrosted out of her ice prison and will soon be tormenting us all. And it shall only get worse from here. We have emotes you can stop following now. This is true. You don't need to do anything anymore. I'm also going to turn down my mic because I'm very loud in my own ear. And I think I have things balanced for this game for me to be a little bit quieter, so let's do that and hope for the best. Yeah, so now's the point where everyone can start unfollowing because we have the emote. Actually, no, now's the time. You don't need to follow the channel. Now you need to subscribe to the channel. Because then more of those means more emotes. And also I get more money. Because if I can get enough, then I can quit my job and I can just do this. That is probably never gonna happen. But I can dream. I can dream. Someday. Please, companies, pick me up. I'm scared. Okay, let's make the music go away. Let's get the game going. Let's get the game music going. There it is. There it is. Okay. The Longest Journey. Please appear on the screen. There you are. Oh boy. Back to glorious 4x3. Continue the journey. Where did I leave off? I guess the most recent one. 10:18. Has it really been that long? Oh my god. Chapter 2, 1958, 2022. Okay. We were here. We had just entered an alleyway. I don't know what we're supposed to do in the alleyway, but we need to find a way to get into the theater. You could say it's been a long journey. You. Anyway. There should be things to look at somewhere. Oh, are you kidding me? Was that entire section just... So I walked through for nothing. Okay, fine. Garbage. It's me.
When's the last time somebody picked up the garbage? Smells like moldy caramel popcorn and bingo cherry cola. Disgusting.
Can I
It's
take
a mountain
any?
of garbage.
Apparently not. Also, fair warning, my entire neighborhood decided to make all of the noise like 10 minutes before stream, so anything can happen. There was banging in the apartment next door. There were hot rods going down the street. There was yelling in the yards behind my apartment building, just like all in the past 10 minutes. So who knows what's going to happen.
It reminds me of something, but I just can't put my finger on it. I feel an uncontrollable urge to raise my hands, though.
Oh, looks like a man with a gun.
The shadow's being cast by those garbage bags.
Ah. Interesting. That's going to come in handy for something. Fire alarm.
They must be really paranoid about fires in this place.
So we're going to pull the fire alarm. He's going to come out and think that somebody's aiming a gun at him.
It's a closed garbage bin.
Open it. It's an open garbage bin.
It's filled with a bunch of dry rags, newspapers, and a half-empty oil can. Can anybody say extreme fire hazard?
So we light it on fire, yeah? Do I have... I have matches. Okay. Is there a hiding spot for me? Over here or somewhere? I'm gonna save, because I'm pretty sure I need to light a fire, and I might need to run. I'll save over this. Matches. Use them. With the horrible trash can. Light it on fire.
Alright, somebody's coming.
But she hides on her own.
Hails and blazes, we got us a fire.
He didn't care. I need to make this more ominous somehow. I need to do something with that. How do I do something with that? What do I do with it? Fedora. Ooh! Fedora on the trash pile. More refuse. Okay.
Pretty convincing, if I have to say so myself.
Yeah, but then what? Is there anything else that I need to do to make the shadow even more cop? Toy Monkey? Will Toy Monkey be the officer of the law that we need? Oh my god, he will be.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up!
Oh my god, it's perfect.
Spread your legs! And do the monkey! Dance!
Oh my god, it's perfect. Alright, light it on fire.
This would probably work a lot better if I opened the can first.
Oh my god, fine, open the can.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Alright, somebody's coming.
Dance! Hails and blazes, we got us a fire. Now, where's that voice coming from? Show yourself. Spread your legs and do. All right, there, Mister. Just don't you fire that gun now. You hear? I'm sorry I chased you earlier. Freddy will do the monkey for you right now, if that's what you want, He'll do the monkey until you ask him to stop, I reckon, Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey! Dance!
What the hell is this game?
I wound the monkey up real good so he'll be dancing for a while.
Oh, I guess we're going in. It's not the monkey. He doesn't know. He's just doing what he can. He's doing his best. He doesn't seem to be the brightest of men. There's Cortez. He's gonna get his ass
There's no way out of
blasted.
here. Did you know that? There's no way out of Victor Hotel.
Probably.
All exits they just lead back inside.
Talk to Cortez. Here we go. Spirit journey. Let's do this.
There is a way out. Just not for you.
He's gonna get his ass blasted by a pile of trash.
Getting closer. They will be here soon.
You have no idea what I went through to find you. First,
Do you like movies?
Do you have any reason to be happy?
sure, who doesn't? Wait a second. I was trying to tell you that
I don't much like modern movies myself. They're either too loud and expensive or too obscure and self-indulgent.
Cortez, you are
But
not a
old
good date.
movies,
You need to listen more.
Really old movies have a charm and a simplicity that appeals to me.
Listen, please don't interrupt me again. It's starting to piss me off.
But I have never interrupted you, unless I've had something important to say, of course. But go ahead. What is it you wanted to talk about?
Not like this.
Why did you make me search all over the city for you?
Search for me? I've been here for hours, señorita. I haven't moved. The question ought to be, what made you go out of your way to find me?
Because we agreed. What? What did
No way out of Victor
we agreed to
Hotel.
meet? What are you talking about?
All
We
exits
agreed to meet this morning, remember?
they just lead back
As I
inside.
remember it, there was no agreement. I said tomorrow, but you refused. I assumed you weren't interested. I
Oh, that's right. She
apologize
did
for
kind
making
of
myself
do the whole.
unavailable.
I don't want to do stuff.
Just not.
Don't give me that. You wanted me to come looking for you again.
It's getting closer.
Actually, no,
They will be here soon.
I had to lay low for a few hours.
Enough.
Does it have anything to do with the cop that was staking this place out?
Do you have any
Because we gave him diarrhea.
So it was a good thing I didn't stick my head out the door to look for you then, no?
He's gone
We're
now.
both gonna die.
Are you in some kind of trouble with the police? Wait, don't tell me. Immigration.
Have to be this way.
No, señorita. Not the police.
We can walk
There are
out.
bigger
She's
players
so
than the
innocent.
police.
Forget about Victor Hotel and
I don't want to know. I'm not getting mixed up with the mob or gangs or anything like that.
I had nothing to live
There's not much you want to be mixed up in at all, is there?
now. I don't
My
want to
life's
die.
complicated enough as it is, Mr. Cortez. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
I mean, you're just gonna deal with some reality-breaking nonsense.
You want, you need answers.
You keep telling me that, but you never give me any answers. Just more questions. Like, who's out to get you? What's going on with me? How come you know so much about me?
Did you know that?
Spirit quest.
I plan to answer all your questions today, April.
All
By the time you go to sleep tonight,
they just
your
lead
world will have
inside.
changed. And nothing will ever be the same.
You're just being cryptic again. It's like soap opera sex. Lots of boring dialogue, and when they finally go to bed, everything's dark and covered by blankets.
You want the full Monty then?
What? Wait,
Come
what?
with me.
They will be here soon.
Come outside. No more talk. I will show you the truth.
Why you so?
Wait,
Do you have any
is
reason
what?
to be
What?
happy?
What? Somebody's pants are coming off, and I am concerned.
Why not?
This is probably as good a place as any.
Oh, he's not
At
doing the
least
monkey
there's no one
anymore.
around to see, except rats.
To see what?
The monkey?
Stand back, señorita.
What for? What are you doing?
Why, Alice? I'm sending you through the looking glass.
Are you a magic man? He's a mime! It's worse!
What? What is that? Please tell me it's a hologram.
It's a mirror to reflect your dreams.
Nah, okay, I've seen many a mirror
I
in
don't
my
see
life.
anything,
That does not
just-
look like a mirror.
Light.
Oh, you have to step through.
Step through that? Oh no, I don't think so.
This is the moment of decision, April. All time, past and present, revolves around this moment. The destiny of worlds is in your hands. But you must make the choice on your own. La vida es corta. You must decide how to live it best.
I mean, there's a weird electrical portal in front of me. I'm gonna go in it, yeah.
All right. I'll do it.
Vamos.
Who wouldn't?
Enter the light.
Don't say that. It sounds too ominous. Just tell me what's gonna happen.
You're gonna go to a magic
You're about
land
to
with a
take
weird
the
tree and a
first
dragon.
step on the longest journey of your life.
He said the thing.
But don't worry. I'll be waiting right here.
I must be insane to do this.
Yes, it's pretty much a given.
But I said the thing, so it's okay.
It's Cortez.
Oh, there's nothing else to do with him? Alright, fine. Swirling light. Get in there. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh,
You die.
I almost forgot.
Oh god, not...
When you're ready to come back, pay a visit to a friend of mine called Westhouse, Brian Westhouse.
Yeah, that was very important information. You don't leave that out until the last second. What's wrong with you? That should be the first thing you say. Like, go in there, and then when you're ready to come back, talk to Brian. You don't just, like, get in there. Oh, shit, you need to get back. Talk to this guy. Why is his head shaped like that? Why is her head shaped like that? Why is anyone's head shaped the way it's shaped in this game? It's like the first time I saw Final Fantasy VII in its original form. Because I didn't play it when it was new. I was like, these are Duplo. Oh, and then her neck snapped. Roll credits.
Vaya con Dios, child. And may the balance protect you.
But I have finals.
Cortez? Cortez!
He didn't come with you. There's a weird portal.
I have a bad feeling about this. Wait, what was the name Cortez told me to remember? Westhouse? Ryan Westhouse? I think that was it. Cortez said to look him up when I wanted to go home. Well, I want to go home now.
You've been here for 5 seconds. For 5 seconds. What are you? What are you, a child? Then, like, come on. At least take a look around.
Big surprise. I'm still here.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's like me when I was 5. I don't want to be here. I go home. Then I grew up and I realized I don't want to be home.
The shutters are closed, but it's daylight outside.
Some people don't like light. They're gamers. What do you want? Look, they've got wizard tapestries and everything. They play Dungeons and Dragons here. Hello? I'm looking for, literally anybody?
He looks like some kind of priest.
Hey, buddy.
Hello?
What's this place?
Hi.
Et tu? Il est tu vas?
Je ne comprends pas.
I don't understand.
Aku sta kayan paras. Inomalante kandra. Ton maris. Ore tiesiton.
Wakarimasen? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? I don't speak German, so that's not really going to help me in this regard. Was that Latin? What is he speaking? Oh god. I don't know Latin. I can continue to... listen.
Aku kandi. Good. Niranton al voce. Sank al coda magic.
Magic.
Torante. Salhe. Naven. All tongue.
Okay. I've got 3 of those words. Don't understand a single word you're saying? Not true. I understood good. What does Altung
What does
mean?
Altung mean?
Maris. Tu Vernelian Aran tu Torak Lok Eton.
Lokiton.
Aku Kandi. Good.
Kukandi good.
Niranton Avoch. Sank Al Koda Magic. Torante.
Okay. listen.
Avorta I beginning. Parasimtin you. You have Thiesa I magic I Sara. I the knowledge. Aritia ya I tue by generations e umani. Knowledge of all tongue.
I think the trick is I just need to keep listening to him until I just understand words.
Now you have allowed the magic to enter your heart, and the knowledge of all tongue, ever present but dormant, to guide your ears and your tongue.
I understand you. You speak English? Why didn't you just tell me straight away?
No, he's magic. He's magic. He's
No,
not...
child. I do not speak English. I speak Naven, all tongue, the common language of Arcadia.
Arcadia? Wait a second. How did I get here? What is this place, and who the hell are you?
Don't ask who the hell
my
are you
manners
to a
have abandoned
priest.
me
They
yet
get
again.
offended at that.
I'm afraid my preoccupation with ancient texts and the company of my fellow fathers have left me unequipped with the grace of social intercourse.
That's okay. We don't have good
Meaning
intercourse
what?
grace either.
That I have been rude. My name, dear child, is Tobias Grensret, and I am the Vestrum of the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. We are the Fathers.
Okay. I'm April. April Ryan.
And I'm a
I
crab.
take it this is your first shift, your first passage through the divide?
I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah?
about, but I guess this is my first shift.
Then I will explain everything. Someone must. You are without guidance, without a mentor?
I mean, there's a guy called Cortez, but he
Mentor?
just kind of
There's
dumped me
this guy Cortez.
through a portal.
He assisted me, told me about magic and truth and dreams and portals. Crazy stuff. Well, it seemed crazy at the time, although now I don't.
Now I'm super high.
Cortez? Ah, yes, Cortez. Very good, very good. Then come, let us proceed. Let me show you Mercuria, the grandest city of all ages.
Everybody knows Cortez. He's everywhere. Find yourself on Mars and be like, hey, I know Cortez. They'll be like, and give you a drink. Behold. Early 2000s CGI. The grandest city we can make with 12 polygons. Birds! You know you're looking at a vast
Explore
scene when birds
Mercuria,
fly by.
April. See the sights, meet the people, and then, when you are ready, return to the temple. I will answer whatever questions you may have then.
It's a thing in movies, games, every form of media that is visual. You looking at a big vast scene, in order to show off the vastness, you gotta stick those birds in there for scale. Okay, there's people around.
The whole
fountain.
fountain's been carved in one piece from a granite-like material. Very impressive.
Wander around, talk to people.
Nice fountain.
See the sights. Do whatever you gotta do. And there's only like 2 things to click on.
What the hell kind of animal is that?
Is a beef. It's a beefalo. Oh, look at that hat. That is a hat.
In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good.
Okay, hold on. Even in a world with the screen, you can still see people do weird dances. I once watched people flop around on a fake boat.
My intuition tells me
Maps!
that he sells maps.
Maps, I got maps. Can I interest you in a map, miss? Top-notch, hand-drawn in quality ink by skilled sunwriters. Ain't no better in all the Northlands.
You want a map? I got a map. You want a map of the city? Here's a map of the city. You want a map of the country? Here's a map of the country. You want a map of Middle-earth? I got that too. You got maps
Do you
of the
sell
city?
maps of the city?
Can't help you there, miss. The Guild of Tourism has monopoly on city maps. I can tell you're not from around here, or you'd know that.
Instantly pegged me as a
Tons of
tourist.
maps of all the Northlands, though, from the city of Tyron to the Bay of Fire. Maps!
Okay, where's the Guild of Tourism?
Where can I find the Guild of Tourism?
They're closed for the holidays.
Great,
Sure, that makes sense.
great. Perfect. Wonderful.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Mind if I yell maps at the end of every answer? You know Vestrum Tobias?
Do you know Vestrum Tobias?
Everyone knows Vestrum Tobias, girl. He's been an important part of this city for as long as I can remember.
How long can you remember?
What can you tell me about him?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart. Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and keepers of the balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore.
You're saying things and I don't know what you mean.
Now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminish before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall. Mark my words, their downfall for certain.
For Satan.
And Tobias, honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down with his ship.
You can tell he's an honest man because he sounds like he's from the Bronx. What's Arcadia like?
What's Arcadia like?
What can I say about a whole world, girl? It's a beautiful place for sure, but we're stuck in the past. We don't look ahead, not like our cousins in Stark. Magic is all
Is
well
Stark
and good, but it won't
my
bring
world?
our world into the modern age, and Arcadia is untamed. It's wild and unpredictable. Good for the map business, sure, but not so good for productivity and expansion. Oh, some people may consider our world a paradise. The Sentinel, for one, they'd prefer to keep it just the way it is. Me, I'd like to see some changes, and fast.
So, okay. So that intro cutscene with like the old lady talking about like, oh, I'm gonna tell you a story about the ballad. That seems to have happened in this world. And then April's from another world, which I'm assuming is Stark, which is basically like our world, future modern Earth thing. Two worlds connected via, I don't know, meteorite from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. What do you know about Stark?
What do you know about Stark?
What is Stark? Stark, my world?
Land of wonders, strange customs, and machinery. Ah, to be in Stark.
In Stark, we have
I
Spanx.
think my right leg. Well, perhaps not my right leg as such. You really need two sturdy legs to stand on in this business, or you'll find yourself... yes, a grand place indeed, free of this blasted,
What?
chaotic, unpredictable magic. Does no good to anyone. Now, machines built by man, controlled by man, in servitude of man. That's the future, isn't it?
Until they rise up and they're
Yes,
no longer
the
in servitude by
Vanguard may
man.
be a little unorthodox in their methods and teachings, but they're right about one thing. Stark and Arcadia belong together, not apart.
What? What? How did you get along with your neighbor? Are they a neighbor in this world, or is that our world?
How
What
do
are
you
you
get along with
talking
your
about?
neighbors?
The Cup's handler? Stay
Oh,
away from
actual
him,
neighbors.
miss. He takes great joy in robbing people's purses. You can't beat him, not without magic. And he doesn't allow magic at his table.
How would he know if I
Sounds like a
did use
challenge.
magic?
Oh, he's got one of those blasted
Sounds like a
talismans.
challenge.
They're always digging up magical artifacts in Shigagriel, and they sell them to dogs like him for a silver coin or two. Get a proper job, you son of a mole!
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
But being a horrible cheat
No maps for me today, thanks.
is a viable career option.
Fair enough, miss, but don't expect me to come running to your aid if you ever get lost in Riverwood. Without my maps, you'll probably end up a mole's dinner or worse. Maps!
I'm pretty sure I don't even have the kind of money that you accept. I'll deal with you later. I'm gonna save because I'm gonna challenge a cup man.
That's a particularly sleazy-looking merchant. I wonder what he's selling.
He's selling cups. There we go. I would like to play your game, Magic Man.
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to be won.
I love prizes. I love mini games. I'm gonna
What
win.
can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes. Like this antique Domari canter from Gien. A superb replica of Mount Tyranny cast in pure solid iron.
Okay.
A magic walnut from the once glorious island kingdom of Ansiel.
None of these words mean anything to
And
me.
this, unique bird.
Bird?
Get me out of here!
Oh, it talks.
Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of...
I gotta save the bird.
And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
How do I play?
How do I play?
How do I play
You
cups
put your
game?
coin down on the table.
Okay.
I put a cup on top of it and shuffled it around with the other two cups.
Okay.
And all you have to do is guess which one hides your coin.
I know this magic trick.
And remember, no magic used and none allowed. This amulet right here will light up if you use magic. Then you'll be banned. For life.
For life. Let's do this.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do this.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
I don't have a coin. I have a ring. I'm not giving you my ring.
It's a talking bird.
Alright, I need coin. How get coin? How much are your maps? Because I'm pretty sure I can't afford them. Because I have literally zero monies.
How much
much
are your maps?
That depends, miss. I got a very nice one here of the border mountains for only 6 herons, fresh from the quill of a sunrider. Maps, get your maps here.
Bye.
Okay.
Maps, get your
So I
fresh
need
maps
6
here. Buy
herons
2,
for
get the
a map.
second one half price.
Ooh. 9 errands, and I get 2. How the hell do I leave? Go into the city. Seems to be the only other thing I can do. So I need money. I need Fantasyland money. So that I may waste it on a horrible cups game. Marketplace, city gates, only things that I can go to. Alright.
Those guys must be part of the City Watch. They look a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Newport cops, despite the lack of an exoskeleton.
Oh my god, why do you have to get right up on top of the stall to tell me what it looks like?
This guy's selling musical instruments.
Oh.
Most of these I don't even recognize. But he's got a drum in there and what looks like half a guitar and a couple of dried rabbit carcasses. Ugh.
The dried rabbit carcass is a very difficult instrument to play. It's like bagpipes, but smaller.
This lady's selling fresh fish. I've never seen fish like this before. But if it's wet and has fins, fish it is.
Oh, that one you can tell me about from halfway across the map, but I want you to look at the instrument stall, and you have to run up on top of it and sit on top of it in order to tell me anything. I get it. I get it. That's fine.
The walls look ancient. Arcuria must be at least as old as anything back in the real... in my world.
Good catch. Good catch. This world is still real. It's just also Fantasyland. Guess I'm going back to the temple. Okay, I took a look around. There's walls and a guy cheating at cops. There's nothing else I can do. Please, priest, man, sir. May I have some money so that I may gamble? Tobias, there's a guy. He has cups. Can I have money for gambling?
Excuse me, Vestrum Tobias?
Tobias. Just call me Tobias, please. I require no ceremony from a distinguished guest such as yourself.
Distinguished?
Did you enjoy the sights?
They look like sights.
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Walking around out there, seeing with my own two eyes things that can't possibly exist.
It was just a weird cow thing.
Thinking, it's all a dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. But then I realized I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it. You know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
Too bad? Too bad.
In your world,
I'm gonna go with too
in
bad.
Stark, there is no room for magic. That is, and always has been, the curse of science, the fallibility of logic and order.
We know
They
how
leave
suns
no room
work.
for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale. But then, magic has its downsides too. It's unpredictable.
You realize
It
that
invites chaos.
with logic
It
and science,
puts the
we can
balance in peril in a way that
change
science
the theories
alone
as we
never
get new
could.
evidence.
I keep hearing about the balance and about Stark and Arcadia and... This is probably going to sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is or what I'm doing here or... All I know is that something strange is happening in my world, I guess. I
Something
had
strange is
dreams, and
happening
the
here
dreams
too.
felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too. Things that couldn't happen, and
I think I will begin at the very beginning.
The worlds are merging.
I
It
believe
is the
that
Super
why
Mario
you were
Brothers
sent
movie.
here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will. Come with me, and I will tell you the story of Earth as your books never have. And when your eyes and ears are open to the truth, perhaps your mind will follow. We can only hope. Come.
Okay. Millions of years ago, when the dinosaurs roamed
This is the
here.
true story of the balance, as observed by the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance, the Fathers. The Sentinel Minstrom committed this story to the pages of the Scriptures and to these temple walls thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future. The wall paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the balance. And it is through these images that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan. The story begins and ends here, with this mural. Ages ago and in ages to come,
What?
the Earth was one, and magic and science existed side by side in nature and in all people.
What?
There was balance.
Overlay reads
And
World of Horror.
there was
Ooh, good chat.
harmony.
Good catch.
you're saying
change
there
that in
was
a second.
just
Thank
one
you.
world then?
One world, one Earth. Magic
Also,
and
hi, Elsie,
science
welcome
in
in.
balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp. But then, humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish purposes.
Oh, God,
The
humans
balance of the cosmos was in peril.
always mucking up the balance of things.
Unless something was done, unless man was humbled and learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos, the twilight of chaos would fall upon Earth.
That's
It had
quite the
happened
mural.
before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse. We were given a visitation there.
Is this a metal album
Drag
cover?
King,
What the heck?
having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
Drakekin. Dragon? Among Us?
The Drag? I think I've heard that name before.
Drykin, Draken, Dragons,
Dargan.
whichever name they go by, they remain the eternal servants and custodians of the balance. There were 4 of them here on Earth, and
Fusroda.
of the 4, one who would found the order of the balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrum were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated before the balance collapsed and brought untold disaster. Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts,
How do you separate
Arcadia and Stark.
magic and science?
Magic
How?
and
What?
science, chaos and order.
Science isn't just a thing
The
that
first
you can be
Sentinel
like,
were counted
this
13.
is no.
6 scientists, 6 magicians, and one who was between. The Drakkin, our mentor, our custodian, our learned
With a
guide.
really big butter knife. Hi, Whiff.
Both magic and science were needed to perform this most difficult of tasks. To split a world in 2, to create 2 worlds from one.
Among Us?
Wasn't
Oh,
the use of
no,
that kind
it's
of power
adorable.
dangerous to the balance?
Yes, and so for this purpose, they built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world.
They had a CD.
Placed at the base of the tower and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science.
Science doesn't work
At
that
the
way.
appointed hour, the 13 came to the tower, and with them a woman whose destiny was decided by
It's
the
a
purpose to which
process.
she
It's
had
not a
been born.
thing.
She would
It's
be the
peer
first
review.
guardian, the human protector of the balance, who would stay in the tower for 1,000 years to watch over the 2 worlds and to ensure that the flows of magic and science were always equal.
In
And
one
so
world,
the
you can
ritual
do magical
began.
feats. In the other world, you get to know what an atom is. Like,
One
What?
world was to become 2, separated by the balance, and each world visible to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly. For the magical creatures, the choice was simple. They had to go to Arcadia. Their kind would not survive in Stark. But for others, families were torn apart, lovers separated, and friends lost for all eternity.
well,
Encircled by the 12 and the one who would be guardian, the disc at the base of the tower began to spin faster and faster as more and more power flowed through it, until it was a blur.
this is such a huge lore dump.
Darkness
What the
enveloped
heck?
the tower, but the disc glowed brighter and brighter. Reality turned, and in one moment, a new reality had been created and 2 new worlds born. In the tower there was
Whose
silence.
body in the middle?
The original disc had disappeared, and in its place was a smaller counterpart, a similar yet different disc. Around and outside the tower, the world looked different. They were now
Okay.
between Stark and Arcadia, between reality and dream. This was the realm of the Balance and of the Guardian, and it would be
Okay, so
her
this is the
home
Guardian.
for the next 1,000 years. The one who was kin picked up the disc and said, "This disc is a counterpart to the original disc, which has now become this realm, and the key to which has been split and divided in 4.
4? Wait, there were 2
The
worlds.
key
What?
is the disc, and the disc is this realm." This mystified the 12, and the one who was kin continued. "Know only this. The Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disc is broken.
So break the disc.
But nor can it be repaired without the disc being repaired.
So repair the disc.
The 4 pieces that is the key will be given to the 6 of you who are to be taken to Arcadia for safekeeping.
4 pieces given to 6 people.
Yet
What?
the key will never be complete," he went on, "without the precious stones that adorn each piece. I will keep 1, and my fellow kin the 3 others.
And 4 for the dwarf lords
Should
and their
the day
deep
come
keeps.
when this realm must be repaired, or the worlds reunited, and that day will come, you will assemble the disc, and the kin will come together one last time."
Okay.
With that, 6 of the 13 went to Arcadia.
Now there's
And 6
13?
to Stark, and the one who would be guardian ascended to the throne.
Are you just saying numbers
Witness
to
the
throw me
mural,
off?
where her dreams and hopes, her very soul, were locked away in the disc. In service of the balance, these traits were nothing but barriers. Through new eyes, the imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian, and with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from Stark into the disc, and redistributed the power wherever it was needed. A new era had begun, the era of the Guardian. After they left the tower, 2 of the
How long
Drakkin
is
went to
this story?
Stark, the other 2 to Arcadia.
Uh-huh.
The 6 who came to each world started what is now known as the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. But while in Arcadia the Sentinel thrived, in Stark they did not. In Stark, the memories of magic and the balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws, of logic, and of science. And soon, very soon, Arcadia became nothing more than legend, a myth, tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain around a fire.
How do you know so much about my world,
And while
Magic Man?
dreams still brought sights and sounds of Arcadia to those asleep in Stark, they were discounted as mere dreams
It's
and
a
nothing
long
more.
intro for Beyond Good and Evil.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about Arcadia? And that's the way things are? Then what's wrong with that? And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is another long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories, and so I shall be brief.
Merciful writers.
As I told you, while in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for a brief time, they were soon diminished and powerless.
Okay.
Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian Sentinel for their politics and teachings. The Stark Sentinel wanted people to work towards reunification, while their brothers did not. So the inevitable soon came to pass, and the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers, and named themselves the Vanguard. And while at first their philosophy was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically. The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited, and the return to what they called the Glorious Ages, when humankind could control the forces of cosmos. But first they needed their own servant in charge of the balance, their own guardian.
My God.
Now, every 1,000 years, a new guardian took the place of the old
Oh.
one, because no one can be
Am I the
separated
guardian?
from their souls for any longer than
I'm
1,000
the guardian, aren't I?
years. Every 1,000 years, a new guardian was born. The balance provided the seed from which a new fruit
I'm the
grew.
guardian, aren't I?
But now, It has been 200 years since the previous Guardian, the 12th Guardian, was to be replaced.
Oh.
Every new child born to the balance has been taken away by the Vanguard to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far, they have failed. But the 12th Guardian could wait no longer.
So, wait. Huh?
Only a short time ago, the disk in the tower shattered. And the Guardian left his throne. The balance is now untended, and we have yet to find a new Guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance. And they may be able to place their own puppet on the throne to rule the balance according to their principles.
Well, you said that you understood that I was tired of stories.
It will mean the end of Stark and Arcadia, and the dawn of an era of chaos. Now do you see?
No.
I understand the history. I can even accept it. But I don't understand why I'm here and what Cortez wants with me.
I'm here to kill chaos.
The balance is in peril, April. The Guardian has abandoned his tower. He's disappeared. And there is no one to take his place.
The title on the overlay.
He must be reinstated to protect the balance until a new Guardian may be found.
And what can I do? I'm nobody.
You're gonna be the Guardian.
I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
Get ready, we're gonna lock you into a chair, and you're gonna sit there for 1,000 years.
I've not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
Bring a book.
Someone capable of opening doors between worlds. A shift. A portal between the realms of Stark and Arcadia.
I think the term is sliders.
Are you kidding? I didn't do anything. Cortez was the one who opened the shift, and he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez only channeled your power to aid you. He would not be able to step through this shift himself.
Even if that's true, I don't have any control over my talent.
Not yet. But in time you will. How else do you intend to travel back to your world?
I was supposed to talk to O'Brien?
God, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Can't you help me?
I'm afraid not. Even if I could shift, I would not be able to channel through you like Cortez did.
What did he do to me?
I'm on my own?
If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But aside from that, yes. Yes, you are.
That's so not cool.
Oh, that's so lame and not rad.
No, it has been unseasonably warm. If you don't mind, I will return to my studies now. Thank you for listening to an old man and his long stories.
No, thank you. It's starting to make a little bit of sense now.
Is it good, Lord Dump?
That is good news.
I appreciate it.
Come see me again if you have any more questions.
It just makes me worry for stream things, because that went... if that went much longer, we were going to encounter a slight bit of an issue, but I think we're okay. Okay. Options. First off, save game. This one. Sure. That. Okay. And then, now, I can fix the thing. Don't panic. Don't panic. The game didn't crash. It's just down in a thing. This is not World of Horror. This is The Longest Journey. Ha 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 ha. Okay, that's fixed. Problem solved. And on that note, it's been about an hour. And if he kept talking, Twitch was going to run ads automatically and interrupt him. So we're going to go on our first break of the evening. So now is your chance to stand up, stretch, do whatever it is you need to do. And we will be back in just like a couple minutes with some stuff, with more game. So please, get a drink, go pee, do something. I'm going to stand up. And yeah, we'll be back. For those of you who are subscribed, or those of you who are watching in the future and are not seeing ads currently, I have a secret message for you. My knee hurts. You're welcome. Okay, we should be back. I'm always glad to share, Unlucky. Always glad to share. Those of you who are subscribed, or those of you who are watching the YouTube archive deep in the future, you know what happened. And if you want secret messages sent to you in the middle of a stream that are really just me saying whatever bullshit comes to mind, then you can subscribe to the channel. Or just, you know, watch VODs. I don't know. Do things. Support the game. Support me. Support life. Did you pee? You don't need to tell me, but you should. Why is it every time I go to the menu, there's a box? Why? Oh, because it's where the mouse is. So I have the mouse over here. I got rid of it. Okay. So now what do I do?
Big surprise. I'm still here.
Yeah. Okay. Walk around. Oh, wait. Can I go, like, all the way this way? Nope. All right. Can't look at the window. Oh, I can look at the window.
It's a beautiful day outside.
Really helpful. Good job, April. You did it. In this way. Time for another hour-long story.
Me?
You know Brian?
Do you know a man named Brian Westhouse?
Westhouse? That old goat? Yes, unfortunately. What would you with him?
I need to find him.
He's gonna do the thing
I
to
do
send
not
me
know
home.
where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the city by the sea, but I cannot tell you any more than that.
Who would know about him then?
Who'd know about Westhouse?
His whereabouts? I do not understand what you would with him. He is rude, uncultured, and ignorant.
So am I.
Cortez told me to look him up.
Well, I do not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may. He trades merchandise there, and I think he collects maps of the Northlands.
I know a guy who does map. What do you know about Cortez? Tell me about this mystery man.
Your mentor? What has he told you about himself?
Nothing!
Not much. Nothing, in fact. He's a complete mystery to me.
To learn something about someone, the best way to go about it is to ask them yourself.
Well, is he here?
There's nothing
No.
I can do to enlighten you.
Have I asked him questions?
But
yes.
who is he?
Has he told me anything? No.
He is who he is, what he is. If he has not told you himself, then perhaps he does not wish you to know. It would be improper for me to divulge his secrets.
You're not
You're as
helping.
bad as he is. No offense. It's just frustrating.
I understand. The next time you see him, tell him what you have told me. Maybe he will tell you the truth, maybe he will not.
No, he's
It
not
is
going to tell
his
me
choice to
anything.
make.
He doesn't, no, he just won't. We will not. He will not. Am I supposed to get back to Stark? I have to make a portal. Cool. All right.
I'll see you
to
later.
the market.
You will? If you say so, then it must be true.
I got to teach you some idioms. Teach this man some idioms, or else I'm gonna say a handy turn of phrase, and he's gonna be like, how can a phrase turn around? It is words. They do not spin. This is what happens when you don't have science. You there! Tell me things.
Maps!
I'm looking for Brian Westhouse. You have got a map to his
I'm
place?
looking for Brian Westhouse.
Briar west of house. It's not on any of my maps, and I've never heard of it. Maps!
It's a
Buy it
man,
or
not a
not, right?
place. Mr. Brian Westhouse.
But I would
Brian.
most certainly remember a name as queer as that, and I don't. Get your maps while they're fresh.
But he...
Mind if I
map.
ask you a couple of questions?
He buys map.
Yes, maps!
He buy map.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
He
Bye.
purchase map.
Maps! Get your fresh maps here. Buy 2, get the second one half price.
He purchased map. Why you know? Oh, how dare you not give away the information about your clientele? I'm not a cop. Do you know Brian?
How about a game of cups today?
I don't have money. I have $0
Mind if I ask you a couple of
of
questions?
fantasy money.
Time is money, so make it quick.
Do you know Brian? How you get along with your neighbor?
How do you get along with your neighbor?
How do I piss him off enough to tell
The
me about
maps
Brian?
merchant? We've faced each other for 6 years now, every single day, and he never speaks a word to me except to insult me.
Sounds like a dick.
Nose high in the sky. Calls me a charlatan, as if he's the guardian himself. You know, good oversized bag of wind?
Okay. That's great.
What do you know about Vestrum Tobias?
Vestron Tobias, eh? The high priest of the Sentinel himself. Did you know they call themselves the Fathers? What a joke. When was the
okay.
last time they did anything for us, the people?
Oh.
They are only interested in sticking with their outdated customs and keeping their secrets under lock. I'm getting more and more inclined to listen to these new people, the Vanguard. Their ideas appeal to me. They may be radical, but we're past due for a change.
This is ominous.
Only thing I don't wholly approve of is their alliance with the Tyrant. Filthy, dangerous people. But the Vanguard seem to have them under control, so I'm not too worried. I wish they wouldn't allow them into the city, though.
Not sure if racist. You know anything about Stark?
Do you know anything about
You're gonna
Stark?
have to learn about these Tyran.
Not much. I'm not too sure if I even believe in the place. I mean, you hear the stories and you read the books. Well, I don't, but some do. A place where there's no magic, only science? Sounds like a bloody paradise, doesn't it? I mean, with my, skills, I could make a killing in a place like that.
Oh, you wouldn't stand a chance. You wouldn't stand a chance. Oh, the game masters. Oh, the people with the games, the 3-card money, oh, the bluffs. Oh, no, you're not gonna stand a chance. You think you're good? Your fancy little sleight of hand in Magic Land? No. They've mastered sleight of hand. You're screwed.
What's Arcadia like?
What a queer question that is. What's the world like? It's big, for one, and too expensive. And they should ban Dalmari women from gambling because I swear they have a second sight.
Thanks.
What?
Now, how about a game of cups?
Is this guy sexist and racist? What's going on here? I'm
Sorry,
broke.
but I'm broke.
May the balance bring coin to your pocket, young lady, so that you may return to me and invest it in a game of cups.
Thanks for the luck? Question mark?
Talking bird.
And you're not gonna tell me anything?
Maps!
Can I please? No, I'm not
Bye.
gonna get anything out of you.
Maps! Get your fresh maps here.
That's a problem. Maps man is the one with the information. Stalls just takes me to them. Fountain isn't going to get me anywhere. City just takes me to the wall area. Uh-oh. Fresh maps!
I've never seen any.
Straight out of the oven, fresh maps. Baked them today. Whole wheat maps, gluten-free. I guess I'm going to the city gates. It's by the sea, right?
I'm not in the market for an instrument at this particular moment. Still, good to know where to get one in case of a musical emergency.
You never know when a musical emergency is going to happen. That is why I have my handy-dandy, trusty emergency kazoo. I am what you might call a prodigy. So I can't talk to you.
Those guys must...
Can't talk to you. Oh, I can walk more this way. I didn't realize I could walk more this way.
This guy's selling lobsters, crabs, eels, and... What the hell is that purple thing? That is so not appetizing.
I want the purple thing. To the docks. Here we go. What the hell?
The size of these galleons is truly breathtaking. And there are dozens of them, not to mention a number of smaller vessels. Mercuria must be a very important and very busy port.
Crabs and I need your strongest crabs. You cannot handle my strongest crabs, hero. My strongest crabs will pinch you. Crabs and I. I'm going into battle. I need your strongest crabs. My strongest crabs will pinch you, hero. Cannot handle them. Crabzilla! Not interested in your games. So I can go to the small port. I can small pier. I can go to a ship. There's a lighthouse.
Much like the ones we have at home, except this one, of course, burns a blue fire.
Just because that's how fire works here.
Blue fire. It's either propane or magic. I'm guessing the latter.
Okay. Let's go to the small pier. Run, April! Run. Strongest crabs are after you, April. Hey, do you know where I can find a guy? He named Brian.
The old man and the, ocean? Looks like a lifetime at sea has left his tracks on him.
Better a lifetime at sea than a day in a dress and a brassiere.
You don't know that. You don't know that at all. Try it sometime. Have you tried it? If you've tried it, then you get to say that.
Hello, old man.
I got me no treasure, and I got me no map of no buried treasure. I just be an old sailor with no ship, so leave us be.
So I just, pat the imaginary thing in front of me. Oh, you got a pipe, though. What you got in the chest, then, that you're sitting on?
What have you got in that chest?
Is it the dress and
What
brassiere you were talking
chest?
about?
The one you're sitting on.
Oh, that be no chest, girl. That be me stool. Aye, me stool, carved into the uncanny likeness of a chest.
Why is
But
your
what's
hair
in
like
it?
that? You look like a musical note.
No priceless treasure, that be for sure. Nothing at all. It be empty.
You're making a big deal about it being empty. I don't believe you.
No, really. What's in the chest?
Show me.
Oh, live snakes. Aye, snakes that'll bite your face off before you have time to jump. Better leave them be, then.
I love snakes. Open it up.
I'm still curious about that chest.
Right. I be telling yous, curse the balance, girl. You never give up, do you?
I only asked you 3
I be
times.
having no real treasure in here, like I told ye. But it be where I keep me personal articles and things I be picking up now and then on me travels.
See, was that so
And me
hard?
bed, it's where I be keeping me bed before I be losing him. I be a stupid, stupid old man. He be my best friend. I ain't nobody else around to talk to, you see, on account of him being a talking bird.
I know where he is. I know where your talking bird
What
is.
happened to your talking bird?
I be cheated out of him.
Oh.
Aye, that cups
You know where
handler
your
on the
talking bird is,
marketplace
too.
Be cheating me in a full game of cups, and I be having to give me bird up to try to win me money back.
And you didn't win your money back.
And what happened?
He be taking me bird when I be choosing the wrong cup. Aye, my best friend taken from me. Cursed be the balance. I be all lonesome now.
This is why you don't
The
offer
worst
up your
part
best
is that
friend
me bird
as a
is now
prize in
to
gambling.
be won. A prize in the cups game. Beat the handler thrice and you win a prize of your choice, me poor bird.
What's your bird's name?
Bird.
Oh,
You did a great job. You did fantastic, old man.
what are you doing?
Mending nets, of course. What it look like I be doing?
Dude, this is like
I'm not
2000.
well versed in maritime customs.
My
Animation is not good enough for me to tell what the hell you're doing.
Sea life, dear not. Ah, the smell of the salty sea, the lapping of waves on your ship, the spray of cold water on your face, plump maidens in every part.
Pissing straight into the sea.
Aye, I tell yous, I be having stories about the sea.
Here to share some
Care to
stories?
share some of your maritime stories with me?
If we become
Matter
best
what?
friends and I get you your bird.
Ah, tales of the sea, right? Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. Now, what stories be I wanted to hear then?
I want to hear the one about Brian and where he lives.
Any tale of your exciting adventures will do.
Just mention Brian.
I be having plenty of tales to tell. There be the tale of me adventures in the Bakshivan Empire, if you'd be interested. It'd be a tale of grand romance, just up your alley, be sure of it.
Okay.
Sure, that sounds like a fine story.
Aye. It be near on 50 years ago that I was a mate on a sturdy old lady called the Three-Legged Whore.
The what?
You heard him.
What do I be saying? She was called the Thrifty Horse, she was. Aye, that be her name. The Whittle Whatsit.
You don't remember the ship's name, do you?
You've never been on a ship before, have you, sir?
Anyways,
You don't know what
I
a ship
be a
is,
young
do you?
mate then, and we be anchored in Monterba, the grand western port of the once glorious Bakshivan Empire.
It's a shithole now.
I be having ship leave until the following evening, and it be me first visit to that exotic and dangerous port.
And that's where I
So
found
sets
a
out to
three-legged...
have a look
No.
around. Now, bear in mind that Monterba be ruled by a mock,
I don't know what that means.
like all large
that a slur? What are you
Bakshivan
saying?
cities. In principle, the mock be having to report to and pay half of all taxes to the emperor in Port Altaban. But with the Bakshivan Empire having all but crumbled into pieces, the provinces do be having the power to do pretty much as they be wanting. And so I sets out on me own that day to explore the city. Now, bear in mind that all the cities of the Southlands,
Are in the south? Oh, the story is long enough that we get a
and
full
that
fade
be
out.
me adventures in the once glorious empire of Bakshiva. And that be how I meet me bird. How I seduce and romance the mock's daughter. How I be chased from Monterba by the mock's soldiers. And how I be the first man to walk across the desert of Shangagriel, the wastelands. And how I be getting this awful rash on. Girl, you do not be sleeping, do you?
No, it's just resting my eyes for the past half an hour. What were you saying?
What? What? Sleeping? No. Just concentrating. really hard.
Is there a test? There's no. There's not a test, right?
Good story, though. Solid. Solid material. Ever considered doing a book?
Aye, but the agents in Marcuria be bloodthirsty vampires with no thought but to milk your life's blood.
That's not hyperbole, by the way. They're
So
actual
they take an
vampires.
outrageous commission, then?
No, they actually be bloodthirsty vampires with a
Just
penchant
making a joke.
for
I didn't realize
biting
the
your
game was
neck
going to
when
make
you
the
ain't
same joke.
looking.
Huh.
Literary agents. Actual vampires.
I better get going.
I gotta go after that story.
Ah, yous young'uns be always running round.
It's been 5
Everything
hours,
be
sir.
so important. He's been having no time to sit down and take a breath. So go. Be not wasting your time here with me.
I'll get your bird. Someday. Somehow. Nice sleeve, by the way. Why is only one of them puffy? How do I get out? Big boat. I can go to big boat, but how do I go back to where I was? Oh, I'm going to big boat.
Assorted cargo. Judging by his ungainly stance, I'd say he's a mariner pining for the sea.
Oh, mariners, always pining for something. You're on land, you're pining for the sea. You're out at sea, you're pining for land.
Ahoy there, matey!
The grass is always wetter.
Pardon?
Isn't that how you sailors greet each other?
No.
What do you say then?
Tingle, tingle, kaloo, and pop.
Usually, hello. And if it's sunny, nice day for it. We might even try a how are you today then, if we're feeling adventurous. But never, ever, ahoy.
This is valuable
Is it a
information.
dirty word in this world?
Aye, matey, that it be.
Why aren't you out at sea?
Why are you here? On
Do
the
you see
land?
the sail on that barge over there?
No.
Yes?
Maybe.
Is it flapping?
What?
Is it flapping? Is the sail flapping in the wind?
You don't have to be sarcastic about this.
No.
And why is that then?
Because you're not out at sea.
Because it's not windy?
Exactly.
Well, can't you just use oars or something?
Oh, what an excellent idea. Now, why didn't we think of that? Of course. Oars! By Jaw's stunted left arm, that's it. Why have we been moored to the dock for a month with our merchandise dropping in value?
Are you
when we
Brian?
could have
'Cause
just
I was told he's a pain in
rowed
the
our
ass.
way to Guienne?
Are you being sarcastic?
Sarcastic?
No.
Me? What in Jaw's name makes you think that?
How long has it been since the last wind?
How long's it been since the last wind?
2 seconds.
Near a month. Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell on the wind.
Are you
The
freaking kidding
Moja'll
me?
be cursed if I know why. But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him. But not one has returned.
So
now the
I
Aerie High
need
Council speak of sending an entire
to
army
gamble with
platoon to
cops.
sort him out.
and get a sailor's
But I'm
bird.
afraid that just might piss him off.
I need to defeat an alchemist and regain the wind.
Who's this alchemist who cast a spell on the wind?
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax.
I'm finding...
Lives in a bloody
Finding my
rock
side
somewhere
quests.
up north, beyond Riverwood.
Is it Skyrim?
Thanks for the
Riverwood's
chat.
in there.
Aye.
Okay.
It's a small ship or boat. I don't know the difference. Is there a difference?
Well, one goes out on the sea, and the other one goes out on the ocean. Small pier. That's how I get out of here. Pier. There we go. Okay. So I guess I get to big boat from there, and then this is ship. Is this different ship or is this same ship? That's the same ship. Okay. No. Yep. Yeah. Well, this didn't help me. I need to find Brian. And he's not here. What the heck? There's only so many people that I can talk to. There's only so many things that I can actually interact with. It's probably like the other times that when I got stuck in this game where there's just something that I can interact with that I did not see. Alright, so docks it there. Checked out the wall. Checked out the instrument merchant, fish merchant, guards I can only look at. Alright, back into the city. Let's see if talking to the cups man, if I've unlocked any new dialogue. Ooh, wait, city gates? Oh, pier. Was there anywhere else that I could go from the marketplace then? City, temple. He has a house by the ocean. So you'd think that I'd be able to get to it from the pier. But I need to figure out where the house is first, I guess. Alright, back to the stalls. Dear Cup Man. You are the worst Mega Man boss. I have information about your bird. I know what you've done.
How about a game of cups today?
No, I'm still broke. How do I play? Let's go. I'm broke.
Sorry, but I'm broke.
Cool.
May the balance
Nothing new with you then. Anything new with you?
Maps!
Mind if I ask you a couple?
Yes, maps.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
Yeah, nothing new here.
Bye.
Maps!
Okay. Great. Time to be completely lost for a while. Hell yeah. Nothing else I can do with you. What is this? Is that also of the beast? Oh, that's also the beast. The beast and rider, stalls, fountain I can only look at. Nowhere else I can actually go. Let's check out the temple. Maybe there's some new dialogue options opened here. Hey, Tobias. I've been to the pier. Where the
Excuse
hell
me?
is this house? The question is, how am I going to start? You don't have...
Who did you say I should see about Westhouse?
The map merchant at the market may know. There is one thing I must tell you, however. Few would know Westhouse by his real name.
Oh, for God's
In
sake.
the city, he is known as the Rolling Man because
I
of his
needed to ask this
strange
question.
two-wheeled vehicle. A most dreadful and dangerous contraption if I ever saw one.
It's a bicycle.
A bicycle?
Perhaps. It has a grotesque appearance,
a
much
bicycle.
like the Westhouse himself.
It's a bicycle. I should have asked that question right from the start. Interesting that I thought this was basically just going to be, the exact same information we gave you before. Instead, it gave me a new piece of information,
I'll see you later.
which is the one piece of information
Keep
that was
telling me
actually
so,
important.
and I do believe you.
Alright, now that I finally have the important piece of information, I realize that I've wasted my time. Fully and completely. And yet, I enjoyed the sailor's story. It was full of sex and violence. Please let me talk to him. Here we go.
Maps!
Tell me where the Rolling Man
Can you
lives.
tell me where the Rolling Man lives?
Maybe, maybe not. Why?
Because I need to find him.
Sorry, guild rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers. Maps!
Look, I'm his long-lost daughter.
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Sorry, can't do.
All good stories do. Exactly.
Pretty please.
Sex and violence. Sex sells.
No, young lady. Don't give me that doe-eyed look. Don't. Blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you?
Look at my eyes!
I still can't tell you, though. I got maps.
Please tell me where the Rolling Man lives.
No, can't do, miss. I can't divulge
Doing the
personal
blinky
information
thing.
about my customers.
Come on. Come on.
You're late again. And you know what else? You're fired! Give me back the delivery list and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere.
Part-time job? Is this how I get money?
Never hire a Domari to do a human job.
Wait a minute. Dolmari? Blue skin people? That seems awfully close to Draenei. Is this World of Warcraft? What are you gonna do with that delivery boy now? How about you get a delivery girl, and then on that list, you tell me where the hell Brian is. I'm gonna get him. And his bicycle.
What are you gonna do now without a delivery boy?
Hire a new one, of course. Blasted be the balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe I could help you out.
You? How?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Perhaps a female errand boy could work if the Guild of Merchants don't find out.
I won't tell them if you don't.
Sexism in the Guild of Merchants?
Pay is not much, only a single errand per delivery, plus whatever tip the customer may see fit to give you.
All I need is one to gamble for a bird.
I'll take the job, if you want me.
Agreed. Maybe you'll even bring in some new business. Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon. Nebeve, I think his name is. You'll find him in the harbor.
Is he the guy? Is he the man of the person that was by the boat?
Remember to have the customer sign the delivery list. The guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Bye now.
Make him sign delivery list.
Maps,
Got it.
fresh, detailed, life-saving maps.
Know where Charybdis is. Sense the delivery list. Let's take a look at it. One mappe of the Sea of Songes to Captain Horation Nevibe of the White Dragon. A mappe of Chungangriel the Westland Day to the Rolling Man. One mappe of the Northland is to be delivered to Turnluik at the Journeyman.
One map of the Sea of Songs to Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon.
Oh, I mean, or you could just
Interesting
read it
spelling.
normally.
A map of Shengegriel. Changangriel? Why can't these magical worlds have place names like Boston, London, or Kansas City? It's always like Loth this and Irid that. Like, cut back on the consonants already.
Have you not been to Europe? Have you not heard of Europe? They do that.
One map of the Northlands to be delivered to Tonlyak at the Journeyman Inn.
Okay, I didn't want to leave the entire inventory screen. I want to look at things.
It's a map of the Sea of Songs. I was told to deliver it to Captain Horatio Nebeve.
Okay, we're gonna go find Captain Horatio Nevibe. We're gonna save first because I don't trust old games at all. Yes, I don't even get to see the pop-up that says, "Are you sure?" The only reason I know that pop-up is a yes or no thing is because I looked it up after the first stream of this game. Like, every time I try to exit the game, there's this big white box. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's the pop-up. It's asking if you're sure. Asks if you want to overwrite things like, are you sure? Yes, no, you can hit Y. Like, okay, thank you. Wherever I found that information, probably read it. You there! I have a thing for you. I hope this is you. Are you the captain? You're not the captain, are you? God damn it. Who's the captain around here?
Nice day for it.
Not really, no.
Screw you too, then.
Is this the White Dragon?
That's what the big white letters on the prow spell out. What do you think?
Look, I can't read.
I'm looking for the captain. Is he around?
What would you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I got a map for him.
I have a delivery for him, a map from the map merchant at the temple market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was. Hand the map over, girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
I get it. You hate this town. Here, have a map. And then sign the thing.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
Hey, money. I get money. You need to sign this. It's very important. It's protocol.
Sign this, please.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Map? What map?
The one I just gave you.
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of paper.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's why I'm making that noise. God, I fucking. Okay. If you have worked customer service, you've dealt with this person. I've dealt with this person many times. They have had many faces. They have always been the exact same asshole. I hate them with every fiber of my being. Like, no, you need to sign for this. You have to, or else you can't do the thing. Should have made him sign it first, but he didn't have the map yet.
Why not?
Brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul.
And they always say some
I can't sign
bullshit
away
like
my
this.
Soul.
Like, oh, God told me not to sign anything. Like, God is not gonna fucking give a shit that you signed. You just fucking, you need to put your signature on the goddamn check.
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
An idiot.
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger this balance.
Then you sign the piece of paper, and then you do something on the other side of the. Oh my God!
Manner breeds corruption and imbalance within, and it pisses the Mojal off no end.
Why?
And that's why you choose to make my life difficult?
Hey, blame organized religion.
I do. I will. You're illiterate.
You can't write, can you?
Pardon?
That's what this is all about. You can't write.
So what? So what if I can't write? So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since?
So do I.
I still won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
Like, I just draw a pic. This is the thing. Just like, whenever somebody gives you all this bullshit, then you get to pull out this bomb. Like, just put an X. Draw a picture of Mickey Mouse. Nobody cares what you write. When they ask for a signature, it's literally just so that if things happen and everything like goes to court for whatever reason, they can go and pull out the evidence and be like, hey, did you do this? Is this your signature? And it could be a drawing of a dick. As long as you look at it and go, hey, yeah, I drew that dick. That's it. That's all it is.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next
man.
to your name on the list.
I hate him.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's untrickable.
The great Mojal
That's not trickery. It's legally binding.
is up your butt. Pull him
I
out.
said no.
Tough shit. Tough shit. What do you want?
Is
What do
there
you need?
anything I can do to get you to sign?
No.
What fetch
Well,
quest do I need to do
yes.
for you?
But no.
Look, Captain, I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
I will
Well,
I will be oh, you
there's
fucking-
always music.
And so Chekhov's gun fires.
What's music got to do with you signing my list?
Nothing. But it distracts the
Oh
Mojal.
my god.
What
a
are
musical
you talking
emergency.
about? Why would you need to distract the Mojal?
I can't sign
Is this
when
like
there's a
Jabu
chance
Jabu's
the
belly?
Mojal is
What?
watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal
I'm
is
gonna bring a
always
rabbit
distracted?
carcass and I'm gonna play
I mean,
it right in
there's
front of you.
always music somewhere in the world.
The Mojal has an eye and an ear for every acolyte.
That sounds
and straying
Lovecraftian.
from the path can bring great wrath upon us.
Granted, I know very little of the Mojal. But seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions?
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
Membership fees? You are getting scammed, sir.
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye. I'll give you that much.
Okay, I'll be
I'll
back.
be back.
I gotta go get a
I
rabbit
don't doubt
carcass
it
and
for a
learn how to
second.
play it. Why? Why do you have to be this way? Not you! If he leaves before I get him to sign that, well, he can't because there's no wind. And they don't want to use the oars. Because they would have to apparently use the oars for the entire journey. Hello, I need your finest musical instrument. Teach me how to play the rabbit carcass.
What's your, most affordable instrument? That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
Is everyone in this world a fucking weirdo or what? Can't how wonderful my powerful instrument. Instrument seller. I require your cheapest instrument.
I'll have the flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
All right, Chuck Jones. I got a flute. Did you give me the flute? Do I have a flute now?
As luck would have it, I actually know
That
how
took
to
a while.
play a flute. Not very well, but I'm sure the, Mojal won't mind.
Okay, that place is run by Michael Winslow. He still does stand-up, by the way, which I found out only very recently. Like, how does Michael Winslow has had a career past the 80s. He's been doing stand-up this whole time and still does the voices. It's weird. Okay, you. Are you ready to have your mind blown with the power of rock? I can mouth it. I need to... Do I talk to you to trigger this, or do I just blow it in front of you? What must I do?
How are you today, then?
Like
Terrible.
you care.
I do.
Bye.
Wow. Wow, what a conversation. I'm gonna blow this in your face. Here we go. I like it. that good? Was it great? Was it fantastic? You didn't care. I need to hand this to you first.
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojaw will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
One, two, three, hit it.
Done. Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
I can pretty much guarantee you that.
You're a dick, and I hate you. Thank you for signing the stupid thing, you jerk. What did he sign as? You take a look at this. X.
It's Captain Nebeve's, signature. Can't believe I went through all that just to get a simple X.
Should have just forged it.
It's the White Dragon, apparently the fastest vessel there ever was.
Kind of difficult to prove because the wind don't work. Woo! Okay, Maps Man. First one was a success, and I made 0 money off of it. Did he already pay for the map? He did, right? He paid for the map, and then you deliver it to him. I hope that's the case, because if you're expecting me to bring payment back, you're going to be real mad. Well, no, because he only gave me 1 errand, and the price is 3. 6, rather. Second one's half off. Second one is 3. Travels at the speed of wind, which is currently a full no.
I'm ready for my next job, sir.
Yes, good. Did you get the captain's signature?
Yeah, take a look at this shit.
Yes.
Hand me the delivery list so that I can see for myself.
Dude can't write, so...
No, you remind me of somebody I know. A real Scrooge.
Good. What's a Scrooge? Maps, new revisions, lifesavers, maps.
Well, what's my next job? What's my next job?
I'm ready for my next job, sir.
Yes, good. Did you get the captain's
I did.
signature?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, and then I have to
Hand me the
delivery. I get it. I get it. I need to actually hand you the thing. Sorry, I thought things were automatically taking place. I forgot this was a game from 2000. Where I have to actually do all of the
Your
things
next
myself.
assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
No?
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
I didn't do anything. I've never seen you before.
Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
No?
I forget.
Can you tell me?
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated.
Pay attention,
He has chosen
chat.
to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons.
Chat, really pay attention. We're gonna need the help.
First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking. That's when you see a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the tyrant back the balance knows when.
Here.
Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
Okay.
That's west?
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead.
Okay.
And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking south for about, or was that north? Wait, north on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around. Anyway, find
So north.
Rose
Got it.
Bridge off Iread Avenue and cross it.
There's a river?
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago. No one knows what happened to it. After you've
Carmen
crossed the
Sandiego.
bridge, you'll be on the western slopes of Marcuria.
And that's where West House... I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
Oh, hey, it's
No,
the Trumpet
far
Man
from
statue.
it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to get to the Rolling Man. Keep south and watch out for the livestock. They're likely to attack in that part of town. Eventually you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
You call murder civilized?
So we go north on
Better
South
than locking
Street,
people
south
up
on
for
North Street.
years,
We
as
go
any
west,
level-headed
left, and then
person
we go
would
to the
tell you.
circular
Our
square.
freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Yeah, sure you do.
Circle around the square and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parak Lane? Yes, Parak Lane. Head west on Parak Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's Honor Tavern.
North again?
No, west. Parak Lane has a few twists and turns. Anyway, you should now be able to see the Ivory Tower.
Oh, is that?
Is it a big tower?
No, only about 5 feet tall. But it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
Big creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its
Elephant.
ravaging hunger.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Carnivorous elephant.
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look down.
Oh,
the Rolling
cliff.
Man has built his home on the cliffside. It's a wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
This.
I hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
It's here. Oh, no. All the way over here. Wrong way. I didn't see there were buildings on that cliff. God. 15 is greater than 28. It seems that way when he talks. What the heck? Okay. It says a map for the Rolling Man. Does this look any different? No? Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go. 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 Just run. Actually, wait a minute. Save. Save first, because just in case something happens. I don't trust things. Yes, override it. West on Oak, north on south, left go south. We made it. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Thank you all for writing down those directions and making sure that I didn't get lost. We made it.
Great view. Back home, a place like this would easily set you back tens of millions. Here, it's probably free.
You are plot.
That's probably Mr. Westhouse.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Nation, what is it now? Oh, well, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanyef, are you?
Sorry, I don't know who...
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of...
I'm from the other world.
Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Yeah.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were 2 of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
Welcome to the story time. Are you going to take forever with your stories? Because Twitch is going to force me to do ads in a couple minutes. Make it quick!
The liquor over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
I have a map
Really?
for you.
I see. This isn't a social call.
I mean, there's a number of things we
No,
need to deal
sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
I like that he does the little chest jiggle every time he takes a drink. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can... Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Anyway, we're at about another hour mark. I know he's going to be giving me all kinds of plot stuff, so I'm just going to run the ads now so that we get that out of the way, so that Twitch doesn't force it upon us at a really awkward time. So, once again, it's been about an hour. It's time to stand up, stretch, get water, go pee, do whatever it is you need to do. We'll be back momentarily with even more of this game, and more stuff will happen, and we will talk to a man who is probably completely drunk. Until then. And for those of you who are subscribed, or if you're watching this in the YouTube VOD in the future, another secret message for you. The word of the day is profiterole. Profiterole. And if you use that word in a sentence, in the right place, at the right time today, nothing will happen. Enjoy. I do believe we are back. That actually timed perfectly with the music. Who would have thought? Neat! If anyone asks what that means, you have two options. You can either tell them it's a cream puff, or you can tell them to just Google it. And those of you that are wondering what the hell I'm talking about, that means you saw ads and you didn't hear my special message, so you're just gonna have to look at the VOD later and be entirely disappointed at how useless my secret messages are. Alright! Here's your seizure warning. Oh god.
I have a delivery for you.
A delivery. When did
Please.
the U.S. Postal Service
Please.
start delivering mail
Please.
to Arcadia?
Stop. Stop. Stop.
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, good.
Stop.
I've been
Stop.
waiting for you.
Stop.
Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the guild?
Stop.
Are you planning on staying in Mercuria?
No, I just needed to find you.
I'd strongly advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a
True
gun.
story. There's a north road near you. Does it go
I'm
north
not
south or does it
planning
go
on staying,
east west?
But I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived,
God.
and he wouldn't tell me.
This is
So I got
painful
him
to
to
look
hire
at.
me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
Can I get out of the conversation real quick?
I should
I
get
gotta
going.
go. I gotta go.
Very well.
Thank you, sir.
I don't remember that. Okay. Oh God. Please. There we go. That fixed it. I also need you to sign this.
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
Look, you didn't even give me any bullshit. You're a good man. Thank you. Thank you. Let me look at the signature. Westhouse.
It's Brian Westhouse's signature.
Fantastic.
Great view. The sunsets must look
Hey,
spectacular,
talk to
Mr.
me again.
Westhouse.
Back again so soon, Miss Ryan?
I gotta talk to you about Cortez now that the world has stopped blinking. Do your little shimmy. There you go. Cortez told me to look you up.
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
God
You don't know him?
damn it.
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights...
Manny Chavez?
So should I.
Are you talking about Manischewitz?
I don't know
Are you
his
that,
first name, but
are
he
you
calls
that
himself
drunk that you're just
Cortez.
calling people by booze names?
Tall fella, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney?
Yeah, that's him.
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my whole life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
1934? That's...
But that's almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
What?
Well, if I'm
What?
going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Did you miss
no,
World War
you
II?
misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning, I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
Oh,
For 300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really.
I got
Quite
some stories to tell you
disconcerting.
about some good things, some bad things, and some terrible, terrible people. You missed a lot. Okay. Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go home. Well, how the hell did you end up here? Honestly, that's the most pressing question, because I'm confused.
How did you end up here in Mercuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer.
Gathered that.
The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. the occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston.
Not much of an
By the time I was
accent.
17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia.
Huh.
I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a
Understandable.
whole new world to see and magic... I was a fool, of course, but who knew where my curiosity would bring me?
Here, apparently. What happened in India?
So what happened in India?
I'm actually intrigued by this story.
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course. The unknown tracks.
I mean, again, you left
I
Earth
ended up in Tibet
in the
winter of
30s.
34,
You probably made the
wading
right
through
choice
snow
coming here.
in my chest, thinking for sure that this was it. I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take.
You gotta go through the anus of reality
Now,
itself.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
Well, Cortez said to find you when I wanted to go back home, and I got sick of this place within 2 seconds, apparently, so... Hi.
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel
Just a
priests
drunk
for
living on a cliff.
assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
I should get going.
All right.
Well, shit. Guess we live here now. May as well finish my job.
Hold on 1 second, Miss Ryan. I just remembered something.
Really?
It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
Whoa.
What is it?
Gimme.
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon.
What?
Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
So I have a watch that doesn't work,
Thanks.
but will probably work when I'm able to shift. Let's take a look at this thing.
It's
Pocket
an
watch.
antique pocket watch. It's not ticking.
Cool.
The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left.
So I need to put something in its hole?
Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical about the watch he gave me.
Yeah. We have a job to finish, though.
Cortez said something.
Are we really just abandoning our work? We could get money with which we can use to gamble. Is gambling not important to you? There is a bird at stake. A bird that belongs to a sailor man. We can gamble and then get the bird and give the bird to the sailor man, and he'll give us something from his chest of secrets. Girl, you are a killjoy. Push pin in the watch.
I insert this pin carefully into the hole,
I'll break everything.
like so, and then slowly wind it.
I'll break it.
It worked! It's ticking!
Oh, I guess I'm not finishing this job then.
Did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
But maps.
By God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that,
300
Miss
years.
Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant
You think he's gonna adjust well after 300
and I
years?
would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own 2 hands. I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now. Now you go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
My curiosity of
Thanks for your
finishing this
help.
map job is gonna
Say
get me to
hello to
make another
Manny for me.
shift.
Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
Sup, bitch, I'm back.
Cortez. Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia.
And I got a part-time job.
Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Yeah, I actually need to go back because I have to
Success?
finish the job.
My whole world has been turned
Map. You want a map?
topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
Too
And
bad.
the sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own 2 eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
I mean, I don't have any solid goals, so, I mean,
Do I have a choice?
I could just
I have to
go
believe at
home.
least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
so... What happens now?
What happens now?
The Minstrom told you about the balance, about Stark and Arcadia.
Kinda.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrom. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an instrument then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance?
No!
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than
Is
most.
chaos a dragon or a
But
tree?
even they are beginning to notice that
Or an
things
egg?
are not as they should be. Like last night.
About last night. The thing that everybody
What
saw?
about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others. And they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
Oh. So I need to stop the breach. Close the hole. I must flex tape the universe.
Who are you really, Cortez?
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I mean, you're
I
not
wouldn't
keeping
say
them very
that,
well when you
because
send me
you're
to
still a
somebody who
mystery
knew
to
you
me.
300 years
More
ago.
so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because Honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way.
That-
You scare me,
That is something that is never followed by something good.
And you are not
Space
the only one, mi
cadets.
amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are things even you should not know.
Are you the previous Guardian?
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
Yes.
You helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
Huh?
What do you mean?
The power, the magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult.
Are you
With
saying
practice, you will do it.
that if I roll over and fall
I
out of
don't
bed,
think I want
could
to do
roll
it.
out of this entire
You must.
realm
The
of
worlds
Earth?
depend on it.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone, and neither can you.
But what exactly is it that we have to do?
And why are you so invested in
4
this?
things. We must find the lost guardian, we must locate
so
the
it's not
gateway
you.
to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
Is this Doctor Who? What is happening? How do we defeat the Vanguard?
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the Tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
Cool, great, we're screwed.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Voices whisper in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Sure. They're... Oh, that's the Vanguard?
See?
My God.
Then they're big. Very big. But why do they... Why assume a different name here?
Why not go by many names?
In Arcadia, they flaunt their philosophy. They preach the destruction of the balance under the pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past.
Why do the worst people
Here,
always...
they cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society
Always.
under the subterfuge of the
I mean,
New
they
Age
could
religion.
do that in this world
And they've
too.
built a
I mean,
financial
it's a very
empire to
common
match
thing.
governments.
They have that much
We're
money?
gonna take you back to the good old
The
days.
Vanguard
No
own
good people
multinational
ever.
companies. They own planets, April.
Ever
they
go
own
for them.
armies. All they need is the
Fuck the
balance,
good old days.
and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
So, we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we hold at bay the forces of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
These are all words that you have said. Okay. How do we find the Guardian?
How are we going to find the Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world,
Oh,
Stark.
it's here.
This is where he was born, and so this is where he
Oh.
must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This
He could be
city has
you.
power.
He could be
April.
me.
Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm But he's the last guardian, and only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this, but what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
This is the plot episode of this game stream. My god. We got the huge lore dump. We're getting another lore dump in conversation here. This is the plot episode. Who'd know about the gateway?
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
So many things I need to know.
That I do not know.
I also need to know how to
That
get back. I
knowledge
have a
wouldn't
side
be
quest
here
to
in Stark.
finish.
You must go to Arcadia, study the books, talk with the minstrel and others who might know, but not yet. First, we must finish our mission here.
But I have... In case you can't tell, my main mission right now is the map side quest. More than anything else. All this plot, end of the world, chaos stuff. No. I got maps to hand out. Because I need to prove to that world that a woman can do a job just as well as a man. I need to gain money to cups. I need to gamble and bird so that I may make a little sailor man without a boat happy to have his best friend back. That's what's important to me. Where's the key?
To the Guardian's realm?
We must cups.
In Arcadia, the key contains two parts. One is the disc itself,
and the other is
the
disc
other
2.
is the 4 jewels.
Only with both of them can you complete
eyes
Final
of the
Fantasy VII.
dragons. That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
Okay, where's the disc?
Where is the disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it.
Thieves ruining everything
They
for the
will
rest
know
of us.
where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
So I gotta go back. Where are the jewels?
Where are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1, as does the old one. These you must find yourself.
I mean, I have a good relationship with one of the dragons.
Others.
How are we supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're the key, April.
We need
You have
we
the
need a
power
guy.
to shift, yes?
We
but
need a
there's more
guy
to you than that. You are a child of the balance.
who just wants
And
to
you,
kill chaos.
No, that will have to wait. By just being alive, you counter chaos.
I'm the
Without
next
you,
guardian.
Last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
Imagine the power you wield when you really do something.
I could destroy the
Trust me
world.
on this, amiga. It's instinctive to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly.
You're a warrior of light.
You will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay, so that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass,
Noted.
find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels? And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny. It's impossible, Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18, I'm an artist. No, not even that, I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders. I can't carry that much.
I mean, look at those noodle arms.
I will help you, April. Others too, you're not alone.
Well, I feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi, how are you? I'm the Chosen One. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
I'm here to kill chaos.
There is no chosen one, April. There are only those who would and those who wouldn't. You have a choice between the two.
You said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by
chaos.
circumstances beyond our control.
Chaos!
The world does depend on you, but you have not been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
Well, and then we can go and save the world.
Then the choice will have to be yes.
Like I'm gonna
let's
choose
save the
anything
world.
else.
Where do we start?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city, but where? Do they have the Guardian under lock and key? What are their weaknesses?
Milk.
Once we've done that, you must
Lactose.
travel to Arcadia.
No, wait, that's
I
my
cannot
weakness.
go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Right. Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed
Are
you
you
yesterday?
kidding me? It's hidden in the art.
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections.
He's sending me to a
He
teenage
can point us in
delinquent.
the right direction.
Although she just said she's
Alright,
18, so I guess
okay.
she's also a
Where
teenage
do I
delinquent.
find him?
In a sense.
My friend, Father Raoul at the Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait. Did you say Hope Street?
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Is it? I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
That must have been a
You
very
don't
long
pay
time
much
ago.
attention to things, Cortez.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
Sir?
It's the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned about. Still,
Sir?
I can handle myself.
You need
Father
to pay
Raoul,
attention.
was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Have you met humans?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes. When you're done tomorrow, we will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raoul as well.
You want to come
Okay,
with then? We
good.
all need to talk to him.
It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
Enjoy myself tonight? Wait, what? Am I not going there now? I'm going there tomorrow? Guess I'm going there tomorrow. Save the game. Please. Yes. April's diary. Blah, blah, blah. So I get back. Cortez proceeds to finally tell me everything. We have a plan. Okay. So we have to find a guardian guy. And you don't actually tell me the whole plan. Cool. Here I thought this would be an easy way for when we step away and come back to be able to tell what it is that I'm supposed to do next. But no. No, no, no. No, no, no. You gotta make it. You're gonna have to remember. Take notes. Do I go home and go to bed? How do I make it tomorrow now? Can I hang out with my lesbians? I feel like they need to know everything that's happening. House mom and maintenance mom. Oh, they're not here. Going to bed. I need to look at my closet. My closet of a room. Just to feel like the world is still real. Okay, the world is real.
I don't need to make my bed.
Okay, what the hell do I do then? Do I just go straight to Hope Street? That doesn't sound like a good idea. I mean, I can try. Let's see if we can just go to Hope Street. if I can, then we'll do that before we finish up, because I feel like that's going to be the whole next plot point, and that'll be for next time. But we'll see if I can figure out how to actually get there, because who knows how long just figuring out how to
head downtown. I think I'll stay in Venice.
Okay, so I can't leave. So I want to figure out how to end the day. But how to do that? Nothing going on here. What's going on at the academy? Hello, I'm back. I'm home. I went to another universe. Or maybe I should go visit my job in this world and be like, I quit. I got a job in a whole nother Earth. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. Screw this place. F this school. There's nobody around. The bridges. There's nobody anywhere. I can't talk to these people. I don't think I could talk to the guy on the bench. Maybe I do have to go to my job. To the cafe. Maybe I can cups at the cafe. Learn the trick. Then I can outdo the cups man with my own cups, brought from another universe. Charlie, do I have a story to tell you?
Pulling long hours today, Charlie?
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
Maybe.
You don't know who's playing?
No?
I've had a few other things on my mind these past few days, Charlie. Sorry. Anybody good?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing.
Oh my God, Roy and
Dale! On
Dale!
their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Ah.
Yeah? What's up?
So that's the thing. I have to go to the show. I just had the weirdest experience of my life. You want to hear me go completely crazy?
Life.
Weirder than last night?
You want to hear a story that
Much weirder. I mean, it sounded like what happened here could have...
make you feel like I'm a nutty?
It might just have been mass suggestion, or a hologram, or even rapture gas.
April.
It's happened. What? I know it was probably very real to you, and I'm not saying it wasn't, but the alternatives.
Are the alternatives so much worse? That there are things going on that we can't explain? That there's more to life than what science teaches us?
I don't know, Charlie. I wish I did, but I don't.
I mean, there's always more than what science can teach you.
So what's this thing you were going to tell me about?
Science doesn't have all the answers.
Experience of your life.
If you delve deep enough into scientific knowledge, then you realize there's so many things that we don't yet know. That should be exciting.
I can't. It's too much, too close. I don't know if I believe it myself.
Okay. You tell me
Everybody
about it later.
Everybody in this world doesn't
right?
understand science.
Maybe.
When's the concert
When
start?
does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to be crowded soon. So you should find yourself a spot to sit down.
I gotta sit. Emma around?
Is Emma around?
Haven't seen her. But she knows about the show, so she'll be here.
Thanks, Charlie.
Then it is time for my butt to sit into a seat. In this tiny, tiny, tiny little place. Is the boss here? The boss is here. Oh. Do I don't even... Okay. I don't even get to talk to anybody. We just enter in and we sit down. Screw the boss. Screw those other guys. It's time for the show. Let's go.
So where have you been all day? You didn't show up at school, you weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again. And on top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit. Zach, I totally forgot.
No, it's
He's
fine.
gonna kill me. If I don't show up, that is.
Zach,
you mean
we
it's
can
true?
toss Zach
you
into a
had
river.
a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
That's easy.
I made a promise.
No, let's disappoint him.
To that sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
Let's disappoint him. Disappointing him is the best thing to do. We're disappointing him. I'm not. No, Zach can go fuck himself.
You're
We're
right.
staying here.
I'm staying here.
Good girl.
Zach's a
now,
piece of shit.
there are a couple guys you should keep an eye open for tonight.
Me?
I have a boyfriend.
It's an
You need a
easy
boyfriend.
decision.
You need a boyfriend
Fuck Zach.
because I have one and I need somebody to compare boyfriends with. It's not your choice to make, girl. It's just the natural order of things.
I thought we were here to listen to the band.
Sure, from the back, so we can scope out guys' asses.
Fair.
I don't know which place is weirder,
Honestly,
Mercuria
fair.
or the Fringe Cafe on any given night.
Mark what?
Never mind. So, okay, which guys are we looking for?
Right. Now, you may want to take notes.
Get your pencils and paper ready, chat. Get your notes ready. Ooh, chapter 3. Friends and enemies. Enemies, Zach. Friends, everybody else.
Oh, God. Headache.
I didn't even get to hear anything at the band. We
Didn't
skipped over the
really
whole
have that
band.
much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep. Not that I'm particularly looking
just
forward to it.
life
but
itself
I guess I have
has
to go
that
find
effect.
that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today. He's probably royally pissed that I stood him up, and Zach's very good at being pissed.
And let him be pissed. Let him be pissed. Who cares? Zach. That's a boy who needs to be disappointed all the time. He has made his bed. It is time to lie in it. If you're gonna be a dick, then nobody's gonna hang out with you. And they're gonna make plans and break them on you because you're a dick. That doesn't mean that if you're hanging out with people and they make plans with you and they break them, that doesn't mean that you're the dick. So don't take that in that way. But when someone's a dick, people are going to break plans with them. Sometimes people are a dick and they're the ones that break the plans, which is why you shouldn't internalize that as I'm the dick. You know what? You understand what I'm saying. Maybe. Sundays are made for sleeping in. They're made for walking around in baggy clothes, watching movies, nursing headaches, and hanging out with your friends at the cafe. They're not made for going to the worst neighborhood in town to find a kid who might be able to give you the information necessary to infiltrate a power cult that plans to take over the known universe. That's what Mondays are for. Fuck. Cool. All right. Save the game. Somewhere. I'm going to save it here. Right up at the top. And I think that's where we're going to call it for today, because we've entered into a new chapter. That is a brilliant stopping point. We're getting close to the 3-hour mark. I have to wake up early. I have to work, etc., etc., etc. I hope you enjoyed. If you are new here and you've enjoyed this nonsense that I do, then do please follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, do things. We've got stuff coming up. Check that out tomorrow back here on twitch.tv. We're going to be doing a little Switch showcase kind of thing. We're going to play some F-Zero 99. And when I get tired of that, or just like after a couple of races or an hour or so, I don't know, then we're going to do that damn fruit game. Because I'm a VTuber. And I have waited far too long. I need to do this thing. I did try. I played it once I downloaded it on the Switch, just to like test. And because I wanted to play at least one game before I streamed it. I can already watermelon, okay? I'm good. Get ready. My goal, which I'm not going to achieve, but my goal is to double watermelon. I want to combine watermelons. I want to be the best that nobody ever was. And then Friday, over on the YouTube, I'm going to be playing some more Dredge, which is basically just going to be grinding out flags and crabs. So it's not going to be the most exciting thing, but it's going to be some chill, cozy times. We'll hang out, we'll chat, we'll deal with unholy abominations underneath the sea. It'll be lovely. And then on Saturday, back here on the Twitch, we're going to play some more Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We're in endgame. I want to actually finish the plot. I haven't finished all the side stuff, but it's time. It's time. We got to just finish the story. So that's what we're working on. You can follow me here on the Twitch. You can follow me on the YouTube. You can follow me on the Twitter. You can follow me on the Blue Sky, on the TikTok, Teddy Kanikami, and all those places. Do that. and you will... I almost said you won't be disappointed, but you know what? You probably will be at some point, because... Just fucking look at me. But... I try to be entertaining. Like, vote, comment, subscribe. Yeah, exactly. Smash that button. Oh, God. Threw up my mouth a little bit saying that. Let me find somebody to send you off to for the evening over here on the Twitch so that you don't have to, like, leave. You can just leave the website open and we'll find you somewhere else to go. And it'll be a good time. So, who's doing stuff? Where am I sending you? What is going on? Who is doing a good thing? Let me check here. Who's doing stuff? We got... I can send you... Oh, man. Oh, no. There's good options. There's good options. Oh, dear. I'm gonna send you... Oh, Jesus Christ. Who do I send you to? Don't scream. You will die here tonight. Who do I want to... Oh, no. This is a tough one, chat. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. But I think I'm gonna send you... I'm gonna send you to Joel. I'm gonna send you to Porcelain Maid because he's playing Don't Scream and he's going to scream. I know it, and it's gonna entertain me. And because it's gonna entertain me, that's where I'm gonna send you to. I hope it entertains you as well. Be nice, go in there, pop in a crab slam or whatever crab emote you have if you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, just do like a general crab emoji or something. Go in there, be nice, say hi, hang out, and I'm gonna lurk in there while I do work stuff. And then I'll see you back here tomorrow for some stuff. With that, I go. Bye! Hang out for the raid.